Hi you guys. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I got it. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. Chucky's sitting back there. I love him. I love the movies. I really love the show too. I'm a big freaking fan. And I'm also a big fan of Scooby-Doo. So when I made the order, I went ahead and got some Scooby-Doo stuff. So that's exciting too. But this video is about this palette. So if you want to see me use it, then just keep watching. Why do I do that? I don't know. Weird. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna do a look. And I'm so excited. I couldn't help but get it. I couldn't, okay? Look, like the packaging, the color story, it's all yes. Okay. So I think I'm gonna start off with Till Death Do Us Part. Do you guys like Chucky? Do you like horror? I like Chucky. I have a major thing for Jennifer Tilly. Like probably everybody does. I'm sure like pretty much everybody does, but only particularly, you know, Jennifer Tilly in the Chucky movies. Like, you know, not like what was that one show that she was in with Jim Carrey? Not Jim Carrey. Was it Jim Carrey? What was it called? Liar Liar? Is that it? Something like that. But you know, have you been watching the show? I've watched the show. Of course I've watched it. I didn't really like the second season as much, but the first season was really good. But yeah, I'm a big fan. They're so gory and like over the top, and that's what I like about it. It's not like Saw gory is too much for me because it's like real, you know, whereas Chucky is like over the top, you know, blood and gore that's like not overly realistic in my opinion. I know this looks really crazy. Trust the process, okay? Just trust it. I'm gonna do a very, very, very dramatic like look, kind of on the cusp of, I don't know, Bride of Chucky-ish look, maybe. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing. For the most part, I just want to play because I'm so freaking stoked. What do I have to talk about? I don't have a lot to talk about. I never do. I never do. Oh, yesterday, it is Thursday today, but yesterday I woke up and thought it was Thursday. So today is like a disappointment. I mean, yesterday was a disappointment, but today is really a disappointment because I really feel like it's supposed to be, or it is Friday, and it's not, and that's a disappointment. Okay, you guys, I think that I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and it's called Scarier Than Ever. My desk is a mess. I need to clean it up. It's pretty dirty. It's not dirty, it's just disorganized. I need to clean it some. I've just been bleh. I saw this palette and I was like, I wrote Andy and Leanna and I was like, you guys need to talk me out of this palette. And Andy's like, it was made for you. And Leanna's like, I can't talk you out of that palette. And I'm like, oh my god. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot for the support. They're like, no, I'm not going to talk you out of that. Like, you need that. It's like, no, that's not what I wanted to hear. But in reality, they couldn't have talked me out of it, probably. I know this looks really crazy. it does. But don't worry. Hopefully it'll come together. We'll see. This is a lot. If you have a, like, there's not a lot of light tones in this, so if you don't like not having any light tones, this is definitely not the palette for you. I prefer a palette that has a couple. Like, I wouldn't mind having a little bit of one, but I'm not like, I can make this work, you know? What I'll probably do is just dip into another palette and pull a white out. I'm going to go back into the Death Do Us part to try and deepen things up, make it look, you know, like a transition. This is like a big fat bruise. I have literally just been in a fight with Chucky. Oh gosh. This is so messed up, but the scene where they're in the RV and she's making cookies and they've got, you know, a couple kidnapped and he's all excited about the cookies and like, thank you babe, blah blah blah, and then the guy's like, yeah, but she's not much of a housekeeper, and then they start fighting. Oh, that scene just cracks me up. I don't know why. It's like DV, like at his finest, but they are dolls and it is like a movie. Like, I don't know. I thought that was funny because I'm morbid like that. But the puppy has been getting much better at not waking us up at night and just adjusting to the house. There for a little bit, it was really hard to even do my makeup because she'd like start whining and I'm like, oh my god, people are not gonna want to watch. I'm gonna go into free hugs. Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Ha 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 ha. God, you guys, ignore me. I really like that dark Death Do Us part shade. It's really pretty, but it does give that like super bruised look. But yeah, I'm gonna cover it up with some black, not like the purple. I want to cover my lid with some black because we're going for this. I know this is probably gonna be really a lot. I'm really hoping it comes together. Hoping. God, you guys, last night at work was kinder orientation, so I had like people in the building till like super late and it was obnoxious. Some of the staff was like, is there anything I can do for you after everybody left? And I was like, you can go home. Maybe that was mean. I didn't mean it like in a mean way. Like, they had already worked like all day plus, like, I mean, like morning to night. Like, they needed to go home. But I also wanted them out of my space. My lead retires in 6 months. I know I've talked about that a little bit. I'm hoping to take his spot, which would make me work day shift, which would be nice and not nice. I kind of like not having to work around people, but I miss my kids. And yeah, the raise for being a lead is like 50 cents. It's nothing, even though the responsibility is higher. I think that's kind of a disservice, but I mean, you also get a work day shift, so there's that. I don't know. I'm gonna go back into Death Do Us part. And this video is probably gonna be super long since I'm doing both eyes. Hopefully you guys stick with me. Yesterday I tried the Temu makeup that I got, and like, you guys, I could not, like, I'm still just kind of blown away because I was really expecting to not like it, and I do. I'm gonna go into Scarier Than Ever again, because we're just really, I'm trying to get, you know, a little bit of a gradient. It is kind of all just muddying together a little bit, in my opinion, but it's okay. I mean, in person I can see the difference. I will be washing this makeup off before work, because this would be maybe a little bit too much. I don't know. I will fix the outer edges and stuff off camera. Not off camera. Well, probably off camera, but while I do my base. It's not a big deal. I see a lot of people who do just their top and then they do their base and they do their bottom eyes. I prefer to conceal everything, set this area of my eye, or not set it, but like prime it and get it fully ready, and not do like conceal and do my eyes after like the top. I don't know, it just works better for me personally. So I think that I'm going to go into It's Showtime. That is the puppy, if you heard her. And I'm gonna put it all over my eye. You're kind of far away, so you probably don't see that, but it is pretty. I did not use any, you know, glitter primer or anything like that, so I wish my camera wouldn't do that clickety click noise. Ugh, it's so annoying. Truly. I do feel like there's quite a few options with this palette. Like, truly, I know probably some people can't or don't see a lot of options, but I do. Black and gray, black and red, black and silver, red and silver. I just see quite a few options. Somebody said that they thought that this reminded them of the Melt Beetlejuice palette. It does look like that. I would like, Glamlite and Melt formula is way different from each other, and I honestly don't know, like, I don't have that palette, so I don't know how it truly compares. But like, that was one palette, like, I wanted that collection so bad. I'm just going into the black, the Free Hugs. I wanted it so freaking bad, but I could not pay that price. Especially during the holidays when I'm buying stuff, you know, for Christmas. I just couldn't, even though I wanted it so bad. Yeah. I'm gonna go into Wanna Play. And I'm gonna put it in the center, in my inner corner. Ash, get it together. Get it together. I never have it together, so yeah. There is that. I know that it looks really bad around here, but remember, I'm gonna fix it up. I will. I think I'm gonna cheat. And I'm just gonna bring in a white from the ABH palette. The Alyssa Edwards. It's just a white. Oh, that made it gray. Not what I was going for. That's probably color theory. I should know that. I should. So I'm gonna go back into Till Death Do Us Part, which is the dark maroon plummy color. This isn't even the darkest red. This palette is so red. The pigmentation on it is so nice too. Like, I'm not having any issues with layering or like deepness or anything like that. I'm gonna go off camera. I'm going to do my base and I will be back. Don't go anywhere. I know I look like I just got punched in the eye. This is the finished look. I just had some fun. I know this wig is not the best wig, but it was sort of close to like Tiffany, sort of. I had fun and I'm excited to play around with the palette more and create different looks with it, less fun. Although this palette, everything about it is going to be fun. It's dark and smoky, and yeah, this is a smoky eye palette and I love it. Yeah, anyways, super pigmented, super blendable. I enjoyed it. I like Glamlite formula, which is why I got it and why I was super excited, because I am a big horror fan, and a lot of horror themed brands or formulas from the brands tend to be or hit and miss. And so when a brand with a formula that I love on it came out with a horror themed palette, I was like, yes, finally a brand with a good formula releasing a horror palette, and in February. Like, yes, I want this every day of the week by brands that have good formulas. So I know that's not everybody's opinion, but it's mine. Anyways, what do you think? Do you guys have this palette? Are you wanting it? Are you excited for it? Are you is it too dark? Is it too horror? Do you like Chucky? Let me know down below. I'm just gonna go now because I gotta get ready for work, and this is probably inappropriate. I draw the line, like I push it at work. This is pushing it too far. So, but I'm just gonna go. Bye.